So if folks are heading out this weekend, how's the weather shaping up?
I think tomorrow will be much better than what we see on Sunday. And we mentioned this before, Nick. Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich will be there. So if you see him, definitely be sure to say hello. Lots of clouds out there tonight, keeping temperatures relatively mild as we head into tomorrow morning. Now, again, mild is relative. Remember, it's still December. We are talking, though, mid to upper 30s versus the upper 20s we've seen for the past few nights. So temperatures at least 5 degrees, if not 10 degrees warmer. And now tomorrow during the afternoon, this will also keep our temps a little bit less warm compared to today, but I mean 50s is certainly not too bad. Our next really big change comes on Sunday as we're still tracking clouds, but this will also come with likely a cold air damming setup, also known as the wedge. This will allow for a lot of cloud cover, often on showers, if not at least drizzle for the majority of Sunday, and even the potential for some freezing rain up in the mountains. We talk about this a lot, of course, this time of year, but freezing rain can oftentimes lead to black ice. It is not actually black, but it's a very thin layer of ice, so all you can pretty much see is the ground below it. This is why this causes a lot of people to hydroplane when they're driving, when there's black ice around, or even you're just stepping out, out of your front door and you can make that slip because you can't see the fact that there is ice because essentially it's translucent. Freezing rain allows for black ice to occur because freezing rain freezes on contact with the ground. This can also happen on your back patio, bridges, overpasses, on your grass. You might see some of that frozen dew that's frozen over. So folks, again, in the mountains and a few spots in the foothills north of I-40, just be aware of that as we head into Sunday morning. Again, for the rest of the Charlotte area, nothing to do with winter precipitation this weekend, but we are going to track a lot of clouds, a lot of cold air, and that off and on rain. So this rain will be cold rain. We will see some times where this is more light, but also times where it's just drizzle, and it's enough that you're kind of patting your head thinking, I feel like something's there, but I really don't see it. Just more of a nuisance heading into your Sunday compared to actually impactful for the rest of the Charlotte metro. The reason why we have this set up is because high pressure is overhead a lot of the New England states over the next few days. This allows for colder air to get trapped on the east side of the mountains. At the same time this is happening, we have warm, moist air trying to push in from the south. The warm air goes up, the moisture stays near the cold air, and that allows for this to happen. This does, of course, happen because cold air is a little bit more dense, so it stays closer to the ground compared to the warm air. That, of course, is our setup for cold air damming and pretty much the exact setup that we have for Sunday. So as you look at your hour-by-hour forecast, it's pretty clear which day is better to get outside. A little bit of sunshine tomorrow, 50s, and then a lot of clouds with temperatures in the upper 40s on Sunday. So again, a not huge impact, more of a nuisance, especially if you're going to be out and about at the Panthers game. My suggestion is a jacket, rain jacket, poncho, anything to help keep you warm. And of course, away from the wetness. But I really don't think it's a heavy rain issue at all. It's really just light, if not a little bit of drizzle. As we look ahead to the rest of the work week, we are going to see some more changes. Our next big storm system, so actual cold front, starts to approach the area by Tuesday. This will allow for a little bit more moisture. Ahead of it, a lot of warmth, but temperatures reaching the upper 60s by Tuesday, mid 60s on Wednesday. It finally pushes through by Thursday afternoon, and then we will see a colder setup as we look ahead to the end of next week and the weekend prior to Christmas. This, of course, is the winter solstice on Saturday. Christmas just a few days post this 10-day forecast. Things are trending on the drier side and trending on the cooler side, but we'll have a lot more coming up over the next few days. So make sure you're sticking with us for updated forecasts heading into your holiday.
Wow, Christmas is approaching fast. I still got Christmas shopping to do. Well, that's another time for another place.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Not Sunday.
Yes, hold me accountable. Well,